MS Word में जाने से पहले let me share something with you. What you can do, what you can do when you are working with, what you can do when you are working with MS Word. Okay, MS Word में आप दो aspects देखेंगे. One is basic सीखेंगे, second is advanced सीखेंगे. तो basic में आप क्या क्या सीखने वाले हो? बेसिक में आप हाउ टू हैंडल द टेक्स्ट, हाउ टू क्रिएट योर डॉक्यूमेंट, हाउ टू गिव अ वेरी गुड लुक विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू फॉर्मेटिंग ऑफ द डॉक्यूमेंट, वो सारा अभी हम लोग बेसिक में सीखने वाले हैं. और एडवांस में हम लोग जैसे मेल मर्ज है, हाउ वी कैन कोलैबोरेट अ पर्टिकुलर डॉक्यूमेंट, हाउ कैन वी क्रिएट multiple pages into a form of a book, how can you create the table of contents, how you can create your own theme, all that we will learn in advanced course, okay, with respect to MS Word. So now MS Word, Word itself means what? Where you can type a content and get the things in a proper way, okay. Suppose I'm putting this content in front of you. I hope you are able to see it. I know it is blur. Okay, fine. I'll just demonstrate one example to you. Just give me 1 second, please. Here you can see this is a sample file. So in this sample file, the contents that are written, they are not in a proper look. They are just written like this. Okay. So now how you will take care of? It should be in a good presentable way. So what I'll do, how I can go for it, how I can select the components, how I can work on the components, that we will see in details over here. So now what operations I can perform on this particular content, so that it is by look it is viewing very nice, it is very impactful, that we will see. Okay, so on the very first day, what we have done, we have opened the MS Word. Now these contents are there with you. Okay. How you will manage those contents, how you will enhance the quality of that contents, that we will see in details. Okay. So now how to select? Just I am clicking in the leftmost page. The things are there. See, just by clicking. Okay. From mouse, I can select those contents. Another way to select is somewhere I'm clicking and then using the shift button and arrow buttons and just selecting the contents that I want to work with. Okay. This is another way. Next way is I'm clicking and holding the mouse and selecting the required lines I want. Okay. My cursor is somewhere and using the shift and click option. See, my cursor is there somewhere in this. Okay. And I'm clicking it over here. That particular word is being selected. But how? I have pressed the shift button. So these are some of the ways by which you can select the contents. Okay. So first thing we will see. First we will see how to create the file. So there are various ways. Right click, new MS Word. This is one way. Another way is from this search option, I can select Word option. In my system, there are two applications being installed, Word 2010 and Word 16. But I'm comfortable and working with Word 2010. So I'm showing you those Word 2010 options. Okay. And to be very frank with you, Word 2007 से भी अच्छा वर्ड 2003 वाला जो ऑप्शन है, that is really very good and impactable. Okay, so this is the word we are opening. I'm just closing it. So likewise you can open, see यहाँ पे देखिए, कल मैंने आपको बताया था कि आपके टास्क बार में जो भी विंडोज ओपन है वो यहाँ पे दिखेंगी. सो व्हेन आई एम पुटिंग ऑन वर्ड, आई कैन सी मोर देन वन वर्ड फाइल्स ओपन, so I can locate them there. So if I want to work with document 1, I'm clicking this. If I want to work with document 2, I'm clicking on this. Okay. Document 1 will be like now from this window, what you can understand, this is the title bar. This is the line that is called as ruler. This is the vertical line. It is a vertical ruler. This is horizontal ruler. Apart from this, there are certain more components with it. Here, manually, you can just click and drag and manage the margins. What are margins now? The space left on left, right, top, bottom of the page. That left space at every side of that page is called as margin. So how much margin you want to leave for that particular page can be seen over here and managed. Okay, this is you are doing it manually. If you want to do it through a particular proper option, we'll go in details. Okay, with this option, this is minimized. Temporarily, the screen is minimized and placed on the taskbar. Again, when you click on this, it is maximized or come to its normal position where it was there. So this option is called as restore of that window. If I am clicking on this box, it is maximized. Again, clicking on this restores to its normal size, whatsoever you have set it at the time of creation. Now this is close, it will close. See now some changes I have made. I have created the file, I have made the changes, I have not saved it. You may forget, Word doesn't forget. So it asks you, do you want to save it? Now it is by default document 1. Next file, document 2. Next file, document 3. So likewise, you will get document 1, document 2, document 3 by default if you are not saving it in a proper way. So if I rename it, I'm clicking on save, and if I rename it, it will ask me to the direct that file to a particular location. I should be very careful where I'm saving it. If I'm not selecting it, it will either save in my last saved folder, what I have path I have selected, or by default it will be saved in documents. Okay, so this file is saved in documents folder by default. I'm just putting the name to it is as certificate course day 4. Okay, so I'm clicking on save. So now my file, which was document 1, is saved in this form with the name certificate day 1. Okay, I have created a file and saved it. Now I'm currently working in one file and I want to create a new file from that existing file. So I'm pressing Control N. See here I'm pressing Control N. So you might be viewing it is document 3. See here document 3 is available. Okay. So likewise Control N in this Microsoft window will create new file for me. Okay. One more method is there, file, new, and from this, now I have the variety of themes and options for what I have to work with. Right now, I'm working on a very blank document where I'll create my own basic things. So I'm selecting blank document and click on create. Okay. So these are some of the ways by using you can open MS Word and make it workable for you. Now in that you are observing in this window, you are observing this is a page and your cursor, this pointer blinking on and off. This is my mouse pointer. See, when I'm in Word, my mouse pointer goes like this. I with some lines. Okay. And this on and off, it is indicating the cursor position where actually the cursor is there. Okay, so my typing and all the things will be there where my cursor is and not where my mouse pointer is. Okay, so these are some of the things that happen in general. You should be taking very good care of it. Okay, now we'll work on with what are the uh, things we should take care of. Just a second, please. So in this, what we will see in basics, we will know our word basic environment. What are the word processing basics? How to open and close the documents, how to save the documents, creating the text and managing the text, formatting, table creation and managing the table. Okay, so here we have seen in short the basic overview of your MS Word environment. Okay, now we'll go in more details of it. So now for your reference, I'll just start up with, this is home, where I can get all the formatting options. So whenever you want to format the text, see, in MS Word, the options are available to you. How you will be using it, it is up to you. How, with minimum your efforts and maximum you exploring the options available in MS Office, how nice and enhanced documents you are preparing, it is up to you. Okay. So now, uh, this is the particular, you can say, how to select the text I have shared with you. So now you will see this is a text I have selected. Now what options I can give to it? Like I can select the font. Now see from here, the font drop down list will appear. Okay, so now while I am going through, just my mouse pointer is scrolling on this and you will see the font is changing. Okay, so now if suppose my font is like this, I want this font ink free, so now this font has changed to that, the previous font has changed to this. Its font size means how much bigger or smaller it will look on the paper or screen. In 100% view can be selected from this. So here by default from 8 to 72 ranges is given. You can select as per your requirement the fractions also. Like suppose I want to have 8.5 as the font size. So see here I have applied 8.5. Okay. Then if you want, without selecting, you are not knowing what the exact font size is, but you want to uh, make that font a more bigger one. So how you will do? See, just click on larger size. Now these are all mouse dependent. If suppose I want to enhance the increase or reduce the size of that particular font, I have one keyboard combination. I have selected the word and control CTRL plus shift plus greater than sign. So if I'm using this, you can see it is exceeding to its next limit. Okay. And if I'm putting control shift and less than sign, it will decrease in the sign with the ranges that are given in that drop down. See, in these ranges, it will enhance or decrease by using these two options. But if you want to be very specific in the point size, then you have to manually type over here. Okay. So this is one of the thing that you will be taking care of while working with the text. Now next is Suppose I want to make the contents bold, that is more darker one. So how I will do? I'll select the contents, then click on B on here. Okay. So this is one way. Another way is I'm selecting it and pressing Control B. Now these three keys B, I and U, that is bold, italic and underline, they are dual purpose. Means what? See, if I am selecting the contents and putting Control B, it is selected for one time, and again if I am pressing Control B, selecting the same contents and selecting Control B, it will be doing unbold the contents. Okay, so bold is removed. So they are working in a toggle way. For one click it is applying, for another click it is removing. Like for one click, see, it is applied. So if it is applied, you can see a box on it. If it is not applied, no box is there. So now bold, italic, both are there with the underline. So all these three, if I want to remove it, I am just clicking on it. The things go to a normal regular font. Okay. Now from keyboard, Control B once pressed will make the contents bold. Again pressing that same content, if they are currently bold, it will be unbold. Then if that is italic, Control I. Okay, again I'm pressing Control I, it is removing italic. If I'm putting underline, Control U. Okay, so if I want to have a variety of underlines, see here, just clicking the drop arrow from here, I can select the variety of interlines. So as per the requirement of your document, you can select this variety of interlines, and now in the underline color, you can select the red color or any other colors. If you are not satisfied with the standard colors available, you can select more colors. A complete color hexagon is available, like selecting from this. And in custom, you can customize more specific colors you want, and you can click on it. So see, as per your choice, that particular color is created. That font is not viewed. See, only for underline the color is changed. Okay. Now, if I want, I don't want that underline, I'm removing it. Just clicking and the things are removed. Okay. If I want to strike out, put a dash in between to demonstrate that the particular word is striked out. See, I'm selecting this option, ABC strikeout. Okay. So it will look like the word will be there in front of you, but it is striked out. Okay. Now, if I want to write an example like H2O, I'm just hitting it, Cambria. So H2O, it is on one line. But if I want to create a molecular effect or like look wise, should be in different pattern. So what I'll do, I'll just select 2 and click on this smaller side, that is called as subscript. Okay. So you'll see the location of 2 is shifted down. Its size is a bit reduced and its location is shifted downside. So this is subscript. If I want O to be having that size, okay, it is O. Okay. If I want to have this as a raised to the power, then I will select it as a control, superscript. This one. Okay. So what are the various shortcut keys associated with? Suppose I want every time to use a subscript or a superscript in my particular writing. So every time going, pointing and clicking on that will not solve the purpose. So what I'll do, control plus equal to, if I'm doing, it is subscript, and control shift and plus will make it subscript. Subscript and superscript. Okay. Subscript, control and equal to sign, and superscript is control shift and equal to sign, or you can say plus sign. They both are working in a toggle one. Okay. So these are some of the things. Now If I want to highlight the contents, then I'll select this text highlighter. And you see right now no color is there. If I want to highlight the contents just to make the contents more readable, then I can select the contents from here. So these are some of the default highlight colors available. If I don't want to highlight anymore, I'll select stop highlighting. So henceforth it will not try highlight. See what I am typing is not highlighted one. Okay. Now right now the color is like this one. It is striped out. It is ink free. I'm making it Cambria and color is black. Now I want to change the font color. So you can see I've changed the font color to red, to blue, or to yellow likewise. Okay. Now you are observing all these options are worked out in a splitted form. If you want to have in one screen, how you will do that? I'll click on this arrow. It will show me the font dialog box. See, if I'm using font dialog box, all the options, apart from that, some more options are also there. That strike through is available, double strike through is available, superscript, subscript is available. Two more options that are small caps and all caps. What they mean, I'll just demonstrate to you. Now see, right now I have typed all the alphabets in small letters. So now in font, I'm putting small caps. So what it is happening, all the letters are written in capital but of a bit small size. Okay. Now in this, I'm selecting this particular one and from the font, I'm making it all caps. So see, G is more a bigger one, capital but a bigger one, and in small caps all are small but of small size. All are in capital but of small size. Okay. So these are some of the options that you can take care of. Apart from this, suppose, see, you have typed, but you don't want to reveal what you have typed. See, I have typed this. I don't want this. What I'll do? Select hidden. Okay. Contents are there. Huh? Contents are not deleted. They are there. And I know where the contents are. So if you don't want to reveal those contents, what I have done? I have hidden it. So what I'll do? I'll select it, font, and now unhide the contents. Okay. See. So likewise, you can hide out your own contents required for or show the contents what you are working with. Okay. Now next topic is you can see if I'm having this file. Okay. I'm just copying pasting it. Okay. Now these are the contents there with you. Okay. In this contents, if you can see, I'm putting this align left. Okay. What happened? Left side is matched properly and right side is left empty if the contents are not covering it. Okay. If this is suppose the heading. What I can do, I can select the center alignment. Generally what happens now, you don't type, you don't make the same thing center alignment. What you do? You press extra space bars. And if the font or the size of the font is changed, then the complete setting is changed. So better don't have this type of habit rather than use the proper alignment method and get your look of that particular document a more efficient one. Okay. So I've selected this center alignment. Now this I want left alignment. So it is left alignment. Okay. This I want as the right alignment. So you can see here the contents are matched from the right side and the space if left is left from the right side. Okay. Now these two, suppose I'm using this and I'm making it justified. So you can observe minutely if I'm using left alignment, the contents are a bit, you can say closer one. If they are not available in that quantity that they can fill the complete line. Okay. So if I am justifying it, see that they are expanded and they are matching the right margins. Okay. So likewise, you can just have the alignment options and get the things done. Okay. Now, one more thing is the line spacing between the two lines. So now this two lines, you are finding that they are having a certain gap in between those two lines. Okay, so that is called as line spacing. Now, also in between these two paragraphs, I have used word line and paragraph. So in line, you will observe there are the gaps between two lines. And when I say paragraph, so these two are paragraphs where you will find the separators. So there is how that particular gap is taken care of can be seen. Okay. So just I'll select these two. Line spacing options. Then in alignment, left, indentation, I'll share shared with it you, but that is not that much required. Okay. So by default, it is 1. Suppose I am taking, see, the line spacing is encasing. Right? Getting? See, getting. So you can just distribute the contents. Then this is the line spacing. Now next is add space before paragraph. Add space after paragraph. So now you can see the space is enhanced between the two paragraphs. Okay. So likewise, you can handle it. If you want to go more in details, then select the line spacing option where you can work with indentation. Indentation means a small space left from the margin and actual where the contents are you are starting to write up with. So that is left side indentation. Another one is right side indentation. From right side, if you are leaving a small space where you are actually typing the contents, that is right indentation. Then spacing between the two paragraphs, it can be specified in point size before and after. The line spacing that we have set from here, you can see this way. Okay. And by clicking on OK, you can set the contents of all the screen at one time. So this was the very basic operations that we have seen with respect to this. Okay. So now I'll save this document. I have created it earlier. I am now saving it. It is asking me, do you want to save it? I'm saving it in the name of copyright. Okay. So I'm clicking on save. Where I saved in the documents. I'm closing it. Okay. Now I'll be opening the screen share. Just a second, please. Okay. So I'm just showing how we will open it. I'm opening the MS Word. Okay. Where my file is, I'll click on open. And from the open, this is the copyright file. Because by default, my document screen is there. So from that folder, I'm directly selecting copyright and clicking on open. Okay. So now see the contents are available. So this is the way you can open, close your file, do the text manipulation. With respect to text formatting, we have seen more certain themes or styles we can apply. We'll see in details. Okay.